happy to take questions from folks who are here live. And if you're watching it later, you can get your questions answered by email or by giving us a call. So my name is Jane Stein. I'm the managing director and co-founder of Loop Abroad, and we're very excited to be partnering once again with to offer the Veterinary Academy for this summer. This time we're going to be talking about the horse and large animal medicine program in New York. So I was just at our host organization in Pine Bush, New York on Sunday. Is that right? Well, this weekend, and have been there previously. And it really is such an amazing facility. So this program is for folks who are interested in horses, interested in veterinary medicine, potentially interested in equine or other large animal medicine, or just want to learn more about that as a possible future career. You do not have to have any medical experience or veterinary experience with horses. You don't have to have any experience with horses. You just want to be comfortable being around them and comfortable, wanting to learn more about them, because there are horses at the facility and there will be patients coming into the hospital while we're there on the program. So for each group of students on this program, I think of up to 15 students, you have a veterinarian from Veterinary Academy, that's from Loop Abroad, to teach the course, to teach the program, and whose job expressly is to teach the students. So we'll have more than one group there at a time. They'll get to share veterinarians, they'll get to share some of that lecture time, but they'll have a veterinarian working with them hands-on for all the labs that will take place during their time on the project. So our host organization there has some horses on site, either that are being treated as patients or that are, staying with them for a short amount of time. But mostly it is an active hospital. And so patients are being treated every day. They do surgeries on Tuesdays. So those patients generally come in on Monday, are treated on Tuesday, and then go home on Wednesday. And so students will be able to see that whole process of this intake of patients, understand what they're being treated for, understand what that process is like, and then see their recovery as well, in addition to all the sort of supplementary labs and lectures on all aspects of equine medicine, anatomy and physiology, understanding horse behavior, skeletal system, teeth, feet, lameness exams, anesthesia, heart rates, respiratory exams, all these things that they'll get to experience, as well as lab work and understanding how those diagnostics are taken, how that information is collected, and how those diagnostics are run. So when you go inside the facility, it's really cool. I don't know that you can really see it in these photos, although this is a student doing listening to heart rates and watching some bandaging and learning to read some x-rays. There's basically like a series of 4 rooms. So there's an intake room for horses when they're coming in, where they're given their first dose of anesthesia and other treatments. And then they go into like a preparation room that actually is like a padded walls, and the walls can close on the horse to hold it upright. And then the horse is held up by its feet and brought across on a pulley system to the surgical room. So the surgical room has a huge padded bed in the middle for the patient to be on. And then it's like a full surgical suite, and they have, x-ray and ultrasound and all those surgical tools. And then when that's all finished, they're again put on the same pulley and brought into the recovery room, where they can be stood up in that pressed wall as they come out of anesthesia, make sure they're up and they're sturdy, and then they can be released into the outpatient area. So there's tons of stuff that students can learn and see at this facility, and they'll have sort of a rotation through different labs with their teaching vet, and also with the folks, the veterinarians and folks who are on site all the time at the hospital. They also have mobile clinic trucks. So they go out and see patients where they are, right? And take care of horses where they live. And so we'll be able to learn all about those trucks and the kind of care they can provide. And we're going to do some awesome labs with those. And we'll also get the chance to visit a facility that is just down the road that does horse breeding, and learn all about what they do and meet some of the horses there as well. They have quite a lot of horses and really are well respected in that horse breeding world. So there's a lot of interesting sort of understanding of equine care, equine industry that happens in this program, but really the focus is on veterinary medicine and the care and upkeep and diagnosis and treatment of equine patients and other large animal patients. So that's my quick overview of this program. I think we have quite a lot of different veterinary programs for high school age students, but obviously if you're interested in horses, large animal, equine medicine, this would be the program for you. If you're on the fence between different programs and you're not sure, this one will give you a lot of experience you may not get somewhere else. It is pretty hands-on. And I think, will lay a lot of foundations of veterinary medicine that would apply to other program areas as well. And it's in New York, so it's a nice place to be in the summer. Fortunately, not as hot as some of the other program locations, and really is a beautiful space and quite a nice place to spend time, and a really wonderful staff there to learn from in their care of horses. So that's my overall overview. And I'm very happy to take any questions you have or tell you anything else you want to know about the program.